Hello and welcome. Today I want to remind you, or maybe tell you for the first time, that if you use OpenAI applications and you're on Mac OS, to please update your applications by June 12th. Honestly, as soon as you can, but definitely by June 12th. I'll go backwards slightly, and there was basically a cybersecurity incident with TanStack. And if you're not really technical and you're just kind of a casual user, you probably don't care about the details of TanStack, so I won't bore you with that. If you are a technical user, you are probably very familiar with TanStack. The short version is that TanStack is a collection of tools that are used to build web applications. Very, very popular. So if you do anything online, you almost definitely do something that was built with TanStack. There was a big cybersecurity incident with TanStack, and it's part of a broader attack. Again, I won't go into the details of that. There's a link from this article. If you want to read about that, have at it. But because it was such a widespread thing, OpenAI has this response post, and I'll go through some of the finer points here. But basically, they found no evidence that OpenAI user data was accessed, that their production systems or their intellectual property were compromised, or that their software was altered. But just to be safe, they've taken decisive steps to protect user data, systems, and intellectual property. And the most important part of this whole thing is, again, if you're on Mac OS, they strongly recommend that you update your applications by June 12th. I will say I wouldn't necessarily even wait for June 12th. If you are listening to or watching this now and you haven't updated your applications, just do it now. But this includes ChatGPT Desktop, Codex App, Codex CLI, and Atlas. And basically, you can update through an in-app update, or you can just go to the links from this article. And whichever one of these or multiple of these you use, just update them through this link or through the apps directly, and then you're good to go. They have more details in here about specifically what happened and then what they're doing. Again, I'm not going to read through all this. If you're interested, we'll leave the link to this article so you can kind of read through the finer points. There's an FAQ in the bottom. And again, like for OpenAI products or user data compromise, say no, they found no evidence of that. Have you seen any malware signed as OpenAI? They haven't. Do you need to change your password? You do not. It lists here which platforms are affected. It says why they're asking you to update your Mac apps. They give you again the links to download everything, and what happens after June 12th. Let me see. Blah blah blah. Older versions will no longer receive updates or support and may not be functional. So even if you don't care about any of this, and it's just like, yeah, I don't care. I think you'll care that your apps won't be functional. So if you don't update them, and like they have the specific versions on here, but bottom line is if you use OpenAI apps and you use Mac OS and you don't update them by June 12th, they will likely stop working. And even if they do still work, they won't have security protection. So you really should update them. This article, it's not that long, but there's enough in here. But again, the main thing is to either use these links or use the in-app updates to update your Mac OS versions of ChatGPT Desktop, Codex App, Codex CLI, or Atlas, and you should be good to go. I think that's everything. So we will see you next time.